All right, everyone, if you could please take your seats. The show will be getting started very shortly. I think we're ready. I think we are. So let's see, can we get a round of applause? Act like I just came out onto the stage or something, okay? That's how this is gonna work best. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending tonight's show of Dr. Kendo Plays Princess Peach Showtime, the demo, my friends. What timeline are we in, Kopfsvogel? The Peach Supremacy timeline? Is there that? I want to hear about your DBZ tier list after we finish making this announcement, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you once again for attending. We are here in front of a live Twitch and YouTube studio audience. So please silence your cell phones, except for don't do that because you're probably watching me on your cell phone, ladies and gentlemen, and we are on YouTube Vertical as well. So get ready, sit back and enjoy, and take solace in the fact that Lauren Boebert is not here in the audience. We've taken great care. She is not out in the crowd with you guys. That's going to be much funnier when I insert a laugh track in editing. All right, so
we're finally here, Princess Peach. I'll go grab some tickets.
All right, you guys. That's the thing about Toad is, like, I feel like in the old days, you remember Toad almost sounded country in Mario Kart 64? You know, Yahoo! That kind of stuff. And I love how Peach, look at how she runs with her, she's holding her dress. This is Peach like we've never seen her before. Am I right? Peaches, 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 peaches. This is the audience of impatient. What the hell are these things?
What? Why can't I go down there?
Because that's probably staff only.
Sorry, there's no entry past here.
Oh, you want to bet, dude, on Princess Peach? Like, doesn't Peach kind of get the say of what goes in this place? All right, fine. Feet.
Today we're here to watch the plays, but it's every feet's dream to perform someday too.
Yeah, well, you're just like everybody else in New York City, you know what I mean? Everybody who goes to the audience that's sitting there wants to perform. Listen, it's just like streaming. Like, and I didn't mean to talk to him. Not everybody can perform, okay? Some of us gotta perform, some of us just gotta watch,
The sparkle of this play is so good. Their sparkle is unreal.
That's the thing that worries me about this game. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. You know, like, listen, I can withstand a lot of cheese, okay? But this might be so cheesy that it, like, hurts, you know? I get it, okay? It's Princess Peach.
Sparklers are our top stars. They have that extra pizzazz. They breathe life onto the stage.
All right. Shambler's up in the chat. He said, I just found out the demo dropped. Haven't had a chance to play it yet. Looks fun. Well, thank you so much for deciding to join in with me, Amadio.
We'll be ushering you into our new Sword Fighter play momentarily. Thank you for your patience.
I didn't want to see Sword Fighter. I wanted to see Ninja.
Hey, Princess Peach, I got the tickets.
See, that's like what Toad kind of is like, sounds like if you translate all the like sounds that Toad does, which don't sound like that. That sounds like a witch. Okay.
Here's your ticket. Did you notice how crowded it is in here? Must mean the shows are great.
Hey, what's going on, Lisa? What's up, Lisa? Man, everybody missed my announcement at the beginning. It was like a theater show. I was talking about it like it was a theater show, and I ended with a great punchline. I was like, please rest assured that Lauren Boebert is not here in the audience with us, so we've taken great care. And then I was like, that'll be much funnier when we insert a laugh track, right? Isn't that good, you guys? But this is Princess Peach as we've never seen her before. It's embarrassing how much I love Princess Peach. I have often tried to convince my wife to dress up as Princess Peach. Someone should have me arrested, I think is what's the point. Oh my god, Toad. Dropping them feets on them asses. Ladies and gentlemen, we put feet in they seats up in here with Princess Peach Showtime demo. That's the one thing though, like I said, I think this game, it might be, I'm hoping to be wrong, alright? I'm hoping to be wrong, but it might be so cheesy. Like, you know, they're like, defeat the Sour Power crew and Queen Flower Nut from stealing the show in the Theat crew of Stella and the Daisy Bunch. I don't know. You know, it's just like all this stuff that's like very... It's too much. You know, it's too much cringe. It's like Weenie Hut Juniors.
Huh?
What does this thing sound like?
Well, some strange masked characters are making a complete disaster of our play. We can't produce the play with them around. I don't know what to do at this point.
Well, it sucks to be you. I need to find my crown. But you know that's not Peach's MO. Peach is here to help. Shambler said busy with work, gonna lurk. Alright, man. Thank you so much for being here.
So, you came to attend some plays and now you're witnessing this whole mess, huh?
See, this is the point where everyone in New York City would just be like filing out and grumbling. You know, I'm just snacking plate. Like they'd be so pissed that you just wasted their time.
Really? You'll help?
If I have to. Lisa said I'll watch the replay. Oh, for the intro. It's all good, Lisa. You can watch it later, right?
My name's Stella.
Stella! That is great.
I'm a Sparkle Sprite.
See what I mean? The Sparkle Sprites, the Sparklers, the Sour Power crew.
With the power of Sparkle on our side, we'll take back the play, and the show will go on.
We gotta be more theater about this. If there's anybody that's really like a dramatic community theater actor, that's who I'm gonna be. That's what I'm destined to do, I think. Like, I should be in some kind of LARPers, like, guild or something. I need to be that guy that's, like, taking it way too seriously while everybody else is, like, kind of into it, you know? They're all, like, watching me and laughing at me, not with me. But, you know, they'd be, like, the people that are looking on while I'm, like, have you drinking of the ogre's milk? Good morrow! You know, that guy that's just, like, you've all seen him, right? That's me. That's what I need to do in life. It'd be a lot better if I had a portly belly. Am I right?
So, this is the Swordbiter story, and sure enough, it still feels off in here.
Lisa's like, you do need to do that. Well, thank you, Lisa. It's good to have someone's support. I need to be a weatherman. Dude, it's like Dr. Kendo Showtime. I'm going to be weatherman, Dr. Kendo. I'm going to be bad community theater, Dr. Kendo. Who else am I gonna be? Voiceover Dr. Kendo?
Someone's been hurt!
We should leave them.
Could the masked ones be responsible for this?
The masked ones? So they're the only ones adhering to COVID protocols? I mean, the theater was a big super spreader event, probably.
I've got it!
What is this? Princess Peach Showtime, but 2020? COVID?
Okay, I've got an idea. We should try using the power of Sparkle!
Can we insert like an effect right there when I do that? Kind of like SpongeBob. Imagination! You know? Oh boy, Peach. I'm telling you guys, it's... Again, I don't know what it is. Is there any other male out there that's like me? It's probably highly embarrassing, especially since I'm gonna be like 38. Okay, B. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, it's slightly embarrassing, or majorly embarrassing, like how into Peach I am. I really should be arrested, though. I'm actually just gonna call the cops on myself, you guys. Hold on. Just kidding. Okay.
This is just one of the powers of Sparkle. It can help people and things shine and feel bright. With your help, we can fix everything using the power of Sparkle.
Oh my god. Like, I'm telling you. This is... I think it's too much, Shambler. I think it's too much.
Looks like this area has gone back to normal. But we'd better check on the castle.
Everybody gasp. I need those little signs that say like applause, laughter, gasp. You know what I mean? Ninten is up in here, said I just finished it, Kendo. Oh my god, it's so cute. I'm telling you, Ninten, I was saying earlier that it might be too cute. It might be too much.
There they are! Looks like they're still causing trouble!
Oh, what? Get it, son! That was remarkably easy.
I knew it! They didn't stand a chance against the power of Sparkle!
Oh, dude, I just made that tree. Look at that. Yeah, you better run! See, I need to make this a lot more hood than it is, don't I? Ooh, can I break the boxes? No, no breaking the boxes? Alright. What, you guys want some of this sparkle power too? That's right, son, you better break it! Boom. Yeah, mother... Look at that. Oh, boom! Just wrecked that guy's balloon, but it looks like it worked out for me, so that's all good, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing could ever be too cute for me. Nintendo, I have a pretty big tolerance, I'm telling you. I love cute. You know what I'm saying? I've got a son, 6 years old. I love Princess Peach. Nintendo, the joke was that I love her so much, like, it's very embarrassing. Like, I should probably be arrested, is what I said. I was gonna call the police on myself. I just,
Hooray! Now we can keep going. Lovely!
I did a whole theater intro to this, too.
This is... it's a Sparkle Gem! Proof of your fantastic efforts. These gems are packed with shining power, so I'm sure they'll be of use as we continue.
I'm sure they will. Alright, can we do anything else here? You gotta love the fake trees that can probably still hurt me. You know what I mean? This is like all fake, right? But it can hurt me. It's what people used to say about COVID. You know, we're talking about this like in COVID times. Princess Peach 2020. The people wearing the mask.
Oh no, the king's in the castle!
We should leave him. Can I help that guy? Oh god! See, look at this thing. Can I break it down? No, I cannot. Ow! See what I mean? They can hurt me! Son of a Greninja.
I just need to swing with more oomph!
There you go. We made the theets into thoughts, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel invincible!
Hey, what's going on, Jack? What up, Jack? Oh my good lord! Okay, I thought that guy was gonna run into me. What's up, scrub? You guys can't get enough of this print. Wait! Can anyone let me know what the audio is like, by the way? Are we good on audio? Do we need to, you know, come up or down somewhere? Let's go this way. Yep, we're gonna rebuild these bushes.
If only the sword fighter were here!
Well, that sounds like a job for Peach, right? I did not mean to run into that. God, I'm only 2 hearts down. I'm like, man, this... okay.
I wonder what's going on in the castle.
Well, I heard the king was there.
The flowers used to bloom here.
They all have the same voice, by the way, because they all look the damn same. So I might as well. Should I voice them differently, you guys? Would that add some more variety? Some spice to life? So, Nintendo, I guess you played it all already. I'm assuming that it's very short, then. Because, yes, this might be a short stream. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that! Hey, we got a bow!
Well, these flowers are just superb!
Look at this.
La 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 la.
Lisa says, sounds bomb to me. Alright, Lisa. The bomb bee. I love how Stella's just there, like, as well. Stella! Okay. I guess that's it.
We brought flower magic to the land.
Oh, yes, I did see this. Thank God I went that way. I was about to go to the right, so I would have missed that powerful, sour-powered gem of goodness.
Holy, the sword fighter, we're here.
Do I get to be the sword fighter now? Instead, no, I use circle power. I'm trying to make these guys sword people.
They're blocking the path to the castle! We gotta get rid of these thorns!
That sounds like a job for like a gardener. Not really the sword fighter, you know. You played it in one sitting. There's this level and another level? Okay, okay. Well, hopefully this goes long. Maybe I should draw it out longer.
Oh, did you make the flowers bloom?
It sure sounds like it. Okay, there. Look, we don't need the sword fighter. There's 2 of them right there. And scene. Ladies and gentlemen, okay.
You're so powerful.
You're the one that did all the work. But hey, Princess Peach, man. Female power, you guys. I love Peach. I love her! Okay.
That's the sword fighter's spirit.
Yes, do I get to... Oh, wait, I was voicing Stella like one of the little thoughts, or whatever their names are. In reality, this is a grown woman just playing dress-up, but Isn't that all theater? Isn't that all theater? Maybe that's how the little thoughts should be voiced. Should we voice them? That's actually cool, yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, now Peach has a sword! Gosh, and I look at that and I'm like, Princess Peach is so beautiful. This is so embarrassing, you know what I mean? I can remember being into Peach in like high school and my friends were so embarrassed by me. They're like, dude, it's a video game character. I'm like, I know, but I should have known I had ASDDD then. Oh! Look at that! Yeah, baby! Now I'm much more powerful. Yeah, Princess Link Peach. Hoo-ah! She's more like Zorro or something. Yeah, baby. Ooh. Brutal. I can't believe I ran into a thorn. It's like probably the easiest thing right here, and I just ran right into it. God, I'm such a dip. Yeah. Thorn should look out for me. We need the sword fighter. Controls.
If you come across an interesting looking area...
So far, there's been 0 interesting looking areas, I'm sorry to report, but let's do it. Ooh. And pose. Let's just do it again. And again. I like to take the spotlight, you guys. Okay. I can't get enough of this. Yeah, pose. She should have different poses, right? Oh. Damn. Aww. I can barely hear her, but I know Peach has the new voice actress, you guys. She's not so, like, kind of timid sounding or, like, meek, you know? She sounds a little more powerful. I think that's cool, because I'm all about the female power. Like, that's kind of my MO in life, you know? I'm like a feminist, probably, I would say. Except for how much I, like, clearly have been probably being bad about Peach. I'm, like, probably objectifying her, aren't I? I mean, I'm doing it with love. I'm not like, damn, look at them titties. Okay. Watch your enemy's movements carefully. Then use B or A to dodge or counterattack. All right. I was wondering if this was going to get a little more complicated. Oh, yeah. Oh! Did you see that, you guys? Oh! Dodge them all. Just press B the whole time, though. It's still not that complicated, is it? Oh, A. That was A. Yeah! I love that. That was cool. I probably did it poopily, but you know what I'm saying? That was nice. All right, yeah. We're getting all the gems now. Hand over your gems. Can she charge it up like Link? No, we cannot do like a spin attack. We can do it this way, right? No, that's just an air swipe. All right, is there an interesting area? Yes, there is. I've done it now. Oh, I got you. Kill. Oh, you guys want some of this? You guys want this too? Can I break that thorn? No, I cannot. Lisa says, oh gosh, Doc. I know, Lisa, I'm embarrassing. I'm an embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel great about it. Plus, every time I mention that shit, I think like 3 viewers leave the chat. They're like, nope, we're not doing this. This idiot. Okay. Let's see,
The king! What can we do?
We can shut up. Has anyone ever thought about that?
We have to hurry.
Can I just break these? Yeah, this is pimping. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, watch out when Sword Peach is on the prowl. Oh, did you see that? If you go like different directions, she does like a crazy thing. See, when you just don't press a direction, that's the attack. But look, if I go in different whoa, what? Did you see that? Hey, there's a secret thing. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, Peach is a favorite of many a lad. Okay, Lisa, so I'm not. Dr. Kendo, supporting women since the existence of Princess Peach. And before that, I'm ancient, you guys. Well, let's think about it. Princess Peach probably actually did come out just around my birthday. Come into the picture. Oh. Take her down. Oh, you ain't taking me down. That is sexist, okay? Can't be bringing women down. Respect whamming, you beaches. Oh. See, I'm trying to dodge with the A. I like that better. Not the ass. I'm talking about A button. Yeah! Boom! Get it. I'm taunting like in Smash Brothers. Just Now it's my turn. Your turn to get Shrek'd? Alright. Let's get it. Oh, controls. Dodge the enemy's attacks by jumping with A. Okay. We kind of knew that, but sure. Oh, what? What, sucker? Oh, he does like a crazy shockwave. You get it, son! You stupid men, you mean nothing to Princess Peach. She ain't need no man. Alright. But that is a problem, Lisa. See, I'm kind of elitist in my embarrassment. There should be no other men going after Princess... Wait, what the hell? Okay, I just did that on absolute accident, but that was so awesome. Okay, what does this say?
If you want to defeat an enemy above...
Yeah, tilt up and press B. I think I did that. I meant to press A was the funny thing, and I pressed B.
Take them out with style.
So I did something awesome without... I meant to do this and try to hit him, but I did B just right away. Look at that. Dr. Kindle making mistake kills. Believe me, I have killed a person by mistake, and it's not always pretty. Oh my god, that guy almost hit me in the back! How dare you! Oh, get it! They just keep coming? That was fun. Okay. Guess they stopped, though. That is pimp. I love a good uppercut. Come on. You guys got some more? Oh, yeah! Get him right before he touches. You can look, but you can't touch. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. They all think the same about you, said Lisa. What, they're all embarrassed by me? Okay. God, I am just knocking these fools out like the government knocks out our taxes. That was a political joke. You know, it's the theater, right? Doesn't the theater get into these issues? Alright. Blah! Okay, so... they really just keep coming, don't they? I was gonna make a sexual joke, but... I think, you know, Princess Peach, this is probably a little more family-friendly, right? Should I be a little better than that? Okay, so I guess those guys, they really do just keep coming. Oh my god. Someone needs to call the police. Okay, so let's see it. There's a heart. What? Those guys can only... Of course, they can't exit stage left. So they gotta exit stage death. Oh, Shrek. Alright, baby. Oh no, I taunted. I didn't mean to. As they all just stare at me like putties from Power Rangers. No, they're the only ones that can look at her. Oh my god. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there's the king. Let's get him! Okay, this is our castle now. I beg to differ. This castle actually belongs to the hobby shop that sold us these props to... Oh. You won't get past me. Is that like Audrey 2?
Dodge the enemy's attacks by jumping with A.
Didn't we all know this? Okay. Ka! I am a gardener. Okay, so far it's not attacking. Is it gonna attack me? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, baby! Get it, sucker! Feed me Seymour. Feed me all night long. That's right, boy. You can do it. You feed me Seymour. Oh, did you see that epic dodge, you guys? I cannot be beaten because all I'm doing is just pressing B over and over again. It seems to work. And then A, and then you get it. Would you like a Cadillac car? Or a guest shot on Jack Parr? How about a date with Hattie Lamar? You're gonna get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. Amazing. The Castle of Thorns. Play results. This is what the audience gave. The critics were like, Princess Peach dazzled us in a masterful performance as the sword fighter. How many stars is that? 10 stars or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stars! To be continued. I don't want to stop being the sword fighter, though. Nintendo said, making the final push for the art prep. It's this weekend. All right. Getting the bits and the bulbs together. That sounds actually like something would be probably somewhere in the United Kingdom they'd be saying that, right? The bits and the bulbs. Oi, get in bulbs, your uncle. That's straight of great. Let me tell you a story. Okay, we did it.
Together, we were able to use the power of Sparkle.
Can we insert, like, in editing, some, like, pink behind me?
Sparkle.
And you have to, like, do your eyes like that? And the Tony Award goes to Nintendo. Thank you. Okay.
But the theater's not back to normal yet. I wonder if those glowing threads and the symbol in the lobby here are related.
Probably.
I bet the other plays need our help too. Come on, let's go check on them.
Sounds like a journey. Like a true theater person, I just spit on the screen. Sometimes you'll see them on stage under the light and there's just spit flying. You might as well be in the splash zone.
Stella! Do you know what's going on?
Nope, Stella don't know nothing. She just knows that with the
Power of Sparkle, we can do anything.
The front entrance won't open.
That's this guy's version of either being mad or doing one of those sinus commercials that I hate in Facebook ads where they show you the damn thing and their noses are all red and then a huge thing of snot comes down. Get that off my timeline! You know what I mean? Alright, let's see what's going on. So I guess we're gonna go to the next play, which means that I should wrap this up like it's an episode, because I might make these videos. I'm not sure yet. So thank you so much for viewing. You have been a wonderful audience. I think there's another level though, so check it out. Okay, you guys, don't leave me. I'm just doing the recording right now. Super Princess Peach Act 2. Duh. Okay,
That symbol wasn't there earlier.
we have had a remarkable time here in... What is this place called? Sparkle Theater? Sparkleland? These threads are blocking the path. You know the thing about threads that's interesting? You can just break them. You know what I mean? I guess these guys, they're... I mean, let's be honest. Princess Peach is probably much stronger. Wait, what? Can I really? Oh, look at that, you guys! Did you see that? This is like the most fun I've had with the game. Yeah! Oh my god, that's amazing. What a wonderful touch. What a wonderful touch. That is awesome. They give me an entire game where you can be Sword Fighter Peach, Ninja Peach, Spy Peach, Detective Peach. No, I just want Slides Down the Staircase Peach. Look at that. Amazing. Lisa's like, Sparkle. Put some fairy dust and stuff in editing. Okay. You guys, enough pussyfooting around. Main menu. Options. No, I don't want the options. Okay. Dr. K is going to collect for sure. I don't know, man. The game's okay. It's much better being here with you guys, I think. I don't know if this is...
Ever heard of a heart charm? They're all the rage among new actors.
Who you calling a new actor? I've been in the theater for a millennia. Okay.
So, do you want a heart charm?
No, I'm good. This is a good time to just, like, deny a gift. Like a free gift. Okay, fine. Give me a heart charm. Okay.
I'll take it off your hands if you decide you don't need it.
Why would you give it to me? And all these guys here are deranged, which really means they work in the theater. Trust me, I've been to the theater. Okay. Take the stage. Welcome to the Festival of Sweets. All right, everybody, please silence your cell phones before the event begins. Unless, of course, you're watching me on your cell phone, which is like most of you. Okay. Everybody in the crowd, we hold up the applause signs, right? I love how they're using the atmosphere of a loading screen to heighten the sense of squalor and despair. Brilliant! Okay. Peach.
Peach time.
Princess Peach. Ooh, they're holding a sweets festival here.
Is this gonna be lame? Is this gonna be lame, Nintendo? Thank you, Lisa, for applauding. I said, is this gonna be lame? And that guy's like,
This is gonna be amazing!
you better hope it's amazing. Should I pose over here? I can't pose anymore, because I'm not a sword fighter.
We me. I'm just a sparkle dancer. Princess Peach does that much better than anyone I've ever seen with the ribbon. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get it. Yeah, get it, sucker.
Oh, it smells so good. My tummy is ready for a storm of sweets. The festival's starting soon.
Shut up. Shut, all of you. Shut it. Okay, it'll be starting any minute now. Nintin said candy would. Hey, we got Hannah, Curly says. Hello, mate. How are you? Mate, I am doing great. Thank you so much for asking. This is actually a good day. You know, normally I have depression and anxiety. Caw, these are ours! Okay. Normally I have such depression and anxiety, and I'm like, man, I felt like I wanted to die. But today I feel alive. Okay. So.
Quick, this way!
But Hannah Curly, how are you doing? And how's everybody out there in that chat? You are a beautiful audience today as we play Princess Peach Showtime. Treat this like a theater, okay? Like we're in front of a live YouTube studio audience and Twitch. We have to stop them as I'm just sitting here talking and talking and talking like a... okay. We're good? It looks like a Pow World Pow, you guys. There we go. All right, we made him shiny. Hey. Thank you, miss. Well, you're quite welcome. Okay.
Thanks for stopping them.
You are so welcome. Are you guys Canadian? You're so polite. Okay, here we go.
I can't let this keep me down.
That guy's definitely illustrating the cycles of depression. That is great. You know, you're depressed until a beautiful princess comes along, and you're not really depressed after that, right? I feel like everybody is happier when a princess is around. That's what I think. Unless you're like the royal family, you know what I'm saying? With Meghan Markle, another political thing. Okay.
All our ingredients, they aren't nearly ripe enough.
Hannah says, where are you from? I am from the, some people would say great state of Texas. Some people would say really not great state of Texas. I can't put it too much different than that. I'm not necessarily being family friendly this stream, but I'm trying a little bit more. It's Princess Peach, you guys. This Showtime. This looks very much like a family friendly affair, right? Those flowers look a little dead. I'm trying to give them some pizzazz, some sparkle. See, Mrs. K got to dress up like Peach for Dr. Kendos. That's what I'm saying. I definitely have wanted to ask her to dress up like Princess Peach. Yeah, my wife. That's the embarrassing thing, Hannah. I'm sorry you're walking into a chat where I discussed that. Like, it's very embarrassing how much I love Princess Peach. I really should be arrested. Like, that's kind of the... That makes it sound a lot more sus, I guess, than it is, really. I mean, I like Princess Peach as a video game character. He said, how often do you stream? Usually nowadays it's like once a week. So I actually come from the YouTube world mostly. We are streaming on Twitch and YouTube, but I hit like 200,000 subscribers on a YouTube channel, and then like it died, right? So like I had a long time of success, which was awesome. Like I really loved it all and did a lot of cool things. Now it's like retirement. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. I'm in like working retirement of streamers. That's what I call it. All right, you guys. Cooking Mama Peach. Pâtissier. Is that how you say that? Pâtissier?
Pâtissier Peach française. Look at you, what a pâtissier. The festival will go on.
These guys have now become French. Alrighty. We actually look Dutch. Look at that. I've got like wooden clogs. Let's make cookies for the guests. Okay. Let's hop to it as I was just standing there. That's the thing about this game. I don't know when I'm like in a cutscene or not, you know? Like, am I playing? Okay. Is this the game right now? We're making cookies with us. Alright, you guys. We need a costumes and ginger. Sure, Hannah, I suppose. I mean, okay, let's make a warm-up batch first. Sometimes, it depends what it is, Hannah, because sometimes people suggest stuff that's like, you know, you just kind of have to like let the streamer be themselves, and you know what I mean? Like, okay, press B repeatedly, then
Stop at the right time to finish a successful bake. Don't overmix.
Okay. Don't overmix. Here we go. Okay. B repeatedly. Don't overdo it. Okay. Ooh. Damn. Okay. No, there's a clock. There's a clock. There's a clock. All right. I'm making cookies like the best of them, y'all. I'm making cookies like the best of them. Good. There we go. This is not going like real life, is it? Okay. Okay. Ooh, those are rainbowy fresh.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
It's a good thing. Mix and match.
Whoa! Oof. All right, there's this. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Come on, come on. Okay. I will read that after this, Hannah. There we go. I want to focus on cookie time. There we go. Nice. This is going very well. I thought I was going to ruin all their cookies. Oh my gosh, that one went quick. Okay, get them, get them, get them. So when you make them with the people, with the little thoughts, they get a lot bigger, I guess. Yeah, because this one's not going as fast. Okay, so you got to make them with the thoughts if you can. Here, one more thoughts. Okay. Cool. Oh, we were so close.
Yay!
Oh no, did I miss some little gems, Ninten? Ninten over there in the YouTube chat, did I miss them? Okay.
You made so many scrumptious cookies thanks to you. We are all set on cookies now. Could we get your help with something else?
Really? I just made you guys like 17 cookies. Hurry it up. Oh god, we're moving again. See, that's one of those things. I didn't know the game was starting yet. So let's see. Elizabeth is up in the chat saying, bot, you're such a big streamer. I'm not that big of a streamer, but I appreciate it. Why don't you use a VTuber model or overlay? Consider upgrading to make the stream more attractive. I don't know, Hannah. I feel I'm like taking it personally. I'm like, wait, am I ugly? You know what I mean? I guess I kind of am, so I shouldn't open that bag of worms. I don't know, dude. I've never been interested in VTubers. Is that what it is, Elizabeth? Is that just a bot thing? Hannah, I had such faith. I had such faith in you. Please don't be a bot. Oh god. Okay, the cake bases are ready, but and yeah, to me, sometimes people make overlays that are like really distracting and stuff, you know? Like, I showcase so much of the game that, like, you know, that's kind of my overlay. Oh, there's nothing over there. Where are they going? Oh, hey, look! Posing spot! Okay, like Ash. Ninten said, I don't know, I missed him too, but this is my favorite. Really? So I'm getting to the favorite part?
I'm so hungry.
Okay, here we go. Let's solve world hunger, one Princess Peach at a time. Oh yeah, Hannah, it's not a bot, but Hannah's trying to pimp your stuff. Yeah, so I'm not interested, Hannah. I really appreciate it, though. Okay, do I just give them... Boom!
I'm so hungry. That was delish. Thank you.
I think that's one of those things, like, if you probably go into, like, a streamer's streams and you don't know them super well, like, you probably get to know them and be in their community and stuff, and then you could, like, pimp your stuff out, I guess, but, I don't know, some streamers may take an issue with that. Yeah, Elizabeth07943 was like, bot! She doesn't seem to be a bot. Let's give Hannah some credit here. Hannah said, no problem. Yeah, I appreciate the kindness, though, Hannah. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like this is like a game show. Okay. Let's see.
Follow the recipes and decorate the cakes. Let us know when they're ready to go. And... begin!
Wait, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, they're just thrusting me into this. Okay, controls. We need to think for a second. What the hell am I doing? Press B to decorate the cakes. When you are finished, hold A to let the thoughts know. Alright, you guys, we gotta let these thoughts know what's up with our cakes. So here we go. this is good, you guys. So, if you didn't see it, actually, look at that. There. Look at that top right corner. I totally would have missed that, Ninten. Lisa, did you see that in the top right? That's showing you how to make the cake. I thought I just had to decorate it myself, but it looks like you need to copy the cake. Oh my god, how did I do it again? B. I was pressing A. God damn, I'm so stupid. Okay, okay. Okay, look at this. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. Boom. Oh no, Hannah, that's okay. You know, there's not like major shade or anything. I just... Okay, let's see here. I didn't mean to come across rude either. I feel like I could have come across a little rude, but... Okay, let's see it, let's see it. Boom. Yes, yes, yes. And then...
Magnifique! How'd it turn out? Excellent! A true artiste.
Oh, well, thank you. I haven't had anyone call me a... Oh, flip. Okay, I can do this, I can do this. That's not that bad. It scared me when I first saw it. No, no, no! Oops, you guys. Okay, it still worked, it still worked. You don't gotta be perfect, do you? When you're Princess Peach, anything is possible. Lisa said, ooh, I missed it. Lisa's like, I say that all the time, what the hell am I doing? Lisa, you crack me up. Okay. Oh, flippin' flub. Okay, okay. Here. Flippin' fun. Flippin' fun! Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Did we get it? Did we get it? Almost, almost, almost. What the, what? What? What did I screw up? There we go. Look at that, you guys. I'm vibrating with excitement. That's a condition. I think you should get that checked out by a medical professional. Oh my god, okay, what the hell? What the crack is... Oh, that worked. Oh my god, okay, okay. I'm somehow doing this, you guys. It looks super ugly until it completes. Oh gosh, okay, wait, this, 10 seconds! No! No! Okay, there it goes.
A master of regret, dear.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I was not worried at all, not even one bit. Oh. Oh, my heart. Nintendo, that was crazy. That was... Yes? Just one gem? Okay.
We could not have done it without you. You decorated those cakes with such skills.
Lisa says, woo! Thank you, Lisa. It's always good to have somebody cheering on my stupidity.
This way! Oh, shut up. I didn't know I was supposed to move. The opening ceremony.
Yeah, it's almost time.
This cookie will be the finishing touch.
Please do place it in... Okay. Do the honor of placing it. Shut up, everyone. Shut up. Let me place the cookie. That's sort of like the opening ceremony of the Olympics, you know, lighting of the ceremonial. Okay. That's actually the game, you guys. Decorating a cake. That's pretty cool. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Peach. Damn it, I didn't get all the gems. The critics only gave this 7 stars? How dare they? Okay, put this here. Damn, 7 stars, you guys. I'm ruined! I'll never work in this town again. Okay, to be continued. Saving. Loading. I'm like the narrator, I have to read all the, like... Oh, is it over, Nintendo? Is it over? You did say there was only one level after that. Yeah, here's all the peaches. Look at that. There's like Avatar, the Last Airbender Peach. Oh, look at this. Detective Pikachu Peach. Frozen. There's Elsa Peach. Oh, damn. Sly Cooper Peach right there. Yeah. Ariel Peach. Little Mermaid. Boom, baby. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Peaches. Oh. Mega Man Peach. There we go, except it's Mega Woman. Nintendo says, yeah. It's so sad, you guys. I was having such a blast, wasn't I? But here we go. I like that Peach. That's a ninja. Princess Peach Showtime! This is the end of the demo. You can check out more in the full game. Return to lobby. Let's see, maybe there's like fun stuff we can do around the lobby, or maybe I can just go down the stairs again. I'm slide down the stairs, Peach, okay? Oh, there's a little more. Please. Ding.
We can't access the upper floors.
Maybe because you're all a bunch of scrubs. You don't have clearance. What about this guy?
Would you like to return your heart?
Charm? No, you gave it to me.
Understood. I hope it serves you well.
I hope you shut up. Am I right, folks? Yeah, I think that's it, you guys. But we can do this. So, until March 22nd, we can just do this, you guys. How many days away is that? What's 22 minus 7? Can someone do the math? We'll be doing that many days of this. Princess Peach staircase. Whee! Princess Peach slide time. Am I right? Doc will be camping out for this one. If they're selling like a Peach costume with it. Thanks for viewing. Okay, you guys, I stopped the recording. But we will stick on the stream for just a little while longer, you guys. I could give you some updates on, like, collect or flip stuff if you want, but that does seem to be... Oh, man, Michael coming in! What's going on? Unfortunately, we just finished it. Man, we should replay that demo. View movie? Is that the same thing we just watched? I think it is. Maybe it's a different one? Yeah, okay, it's the same thing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, amazing. And yeah, Michael over here on the vertical chat, I appreciate it. Here on both chats for us. Ninten said, sure, now all that baking has made me get chocolate. Ninten, can you share some with the class, you know? Come up with the chocolate goods. I love chocolate. I like dark chocolate, but I don't think I like the like super bitter dark chocolate. It's got to have a little bit of sweetness. So like, you know, I'm not talking like the 20% whatever. I mean like the Hershey's dark chocolate, like a Hershey's bar, but it's dark chocolate. I like that. Yeah, Micah's saying, did you still call yourself stupid? I did call myself ugly. So that I gotta be careful, Michael. I'm sorry, I'm guilty. But man, Michael, we just finished it. I'm so sorry because that means that we're pretty much like practically done here, aren't we? Cause yeah, I watched the video. I think we did like everything. But yes, you guys, Princess Peach is bae. I'm very, very loyal to my wife. I love her so much. I always say I'm madly in love with my wife. You know, I don't just say I'm in love with my wife. I don't just say I love my wife. I am madly in love with my wife. Like, it is so crazy how much of a romantic and how much I just feel for her. All the time, every year, I'm like more in love with her than I was. I didn't even think that was possible. And then there is Princess Peach, and I'm just like, it's very weird, you know? Should I be so attracted, for one, to a video game character? For two, that's not my wife. My wife is brunette. Like, she's not exactly like Princess Peach or anything. Michael says that's nice. Yeah, before I get to the Peach part, the sus part of that. So I'm very sorry to my wife. Maybe she's hearing this. I'm sorry, my darling. Nintendo said that's very sweet. You guys, I love her. Like, I still butterfly at certain times around her. You know, I've been married to her for a decade plus. We're going to be going on 11 years coming up in September. So that's crazy. And I was with her for 3 years before getting married. It's one of those things. I hope that if anybody could have love like that, you are so lucky in this life, you know, and it's something I try to remember when I'm like depressed and anxiety ridden. You know, I'm like, hey, at least I have a hot, awesome, amazing, ambitious, incredible wife. Incredible. But yeah, that's gonna do it for Princess Peach Showtime, you guys. Do you want to see some collector flip style stuff? I think what we are gonna do is on the vertical stream, we're probably gonna end that, so just the vertical only, but we'll keep this one going. So any of the vertical watchers, just click on my channel on YouTube and watch the horizontal, because I'll say bye-bye to the vertical and keep the horizontal. So that should be it for that. Can we just confirm? I think we are still here, of course, for everyone else. So I will put that one on private mode or whatever. And so for the rest of the stream, everybody, thank you so much for being here, you guys. That was fun. I do kind of wish the game had a little more to it. Nintendo was saying it was good. You know, Lisa's like, Dr. Kendo's going to camp out for it. You know, I'll probably get it. As long as I'm not hurting financially, I might get it and stuff. It's just, I am concerned. It did seem a little bit like simple, you know what I mean? It was so simple, it's just like B the whole time, you know? But the cake making, at least, like, that was a little bit different. You're not just pressing B only. There's like something to it, right? So I guess there is that, you guys. Maybe I should say. So here, I'm just pulling this up in case I need the chat. Over here on this, I don't always need it for the iPad there because I've got it on screen. So we'll just, I'm sorry, I'll be with you guys momentarily. Dr. Kendo commentaries. Think I'm still here with y'all. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Everything's working. Great. Okay, Smash Killer said, dropping by right quick. Much love, everyone. Much love, Dr. K. Smash Killer. Too much love for you, alright? So much love. So much love, too much love. So, let's do some collector flip. But yeah, Nintendo said, yeah, I'm sure it will have more. I felt really cozy during my gameplay. I think it is, yeah, it's got some cozy parts. I guess there were some moments where I was like, oh, you know, is it going to happen? Like, where it was more adventurous or whatever. But here, so let's transition, you guys. I just want to show you this. Let's go webcam only, and we'll take down the green screen and all that. You guys are familiar with this if you've been on my streams before. If you have not, well, then welcome on in again. Here, let's do that. 1 second, homies. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I hope no one saw that. My green screen just did like a, I'm gonna watch that. Oh my gosh, yeah, that looks terrible. I folded it on one side more than the other, so it looked like it was like gonna collapse onto itself. Oh, Michael, you have to go. Because you don't have to go just yet. We're about to get into another topic and stuff. But yeah, Michael said bye, keep up the positivity. So if you are leaving, thank you so much for being here with us. I'm just shutting down the Switch now. And we'll just kind of go into like a show and tell time a little bit. If there is anything that you guys want to see, I do want to show you. Look at this. You guys see that? I got a new collection piece. So this was a direct trade, and it worked out really well. So we'll tell the story about that in a second. But isn't that awesome? Oh, Michael, you don't have to stay. If you have to go, that's totally fine, man. I don't want to make that, you know, you must stay. No, it's not like that. I get it. If you just wanted to see, you know, gameplay, then yeah, the gameplay portion is now kind of over. But here, this will be just for people that don't know. So if you don't know, I've recently, as of last few months, I've been getting into, you know, we get like some lots of video game pieces. Like you might buy like a Nintendo Wii on Facebook Marketplace, and it comes with Wii Sports Resort, this game, that game, you know, and I'm kind of like deciding which ones do I keep. So I'm going to collect these ones, and then I'm going to sell these other ones. And I've learned that we can actually sell so far every single one of them at a profit. Like collector flip has kind of been what I call it as like a series name. But I wanted to tell you guys of some wins and show you. This is really cool. So, yes, I see you in the chat saying, the red Wii, said Nintendo. And so, yeah, we'll tell the story of that one. So it was a direct trade. I got a lot of like Wii games that also came with Wii U games. And what I found out was, even though these were some of the best Wii U games, it's something I probably should have realized is that trying to sell them would have been like a $1 profit, or maybe it would have like a danger of not hitting the profits and stuff. And so this guy was saying that, I've got this. I saw that and I was like, hey, I'm interested. And he wrote in the description of his marketplace listing, I'm interested in trades too. Here's what I'm looking for. So he was saying a lot of retro stuff, and I wasn't necessarily thinking about trading that, but I said, hey, he's listed PS2 and Wii U. Thing about PS2 is that a lot of people's PS2s are like mine. They don't read discs very well. Like, it's a little bit shoddy. I think a lot of people know that about PS2 is that, like, at some point, it can get kind of precarious with an older PS2 unless you know how to clean the disc reading, that laser part. I'm not technical enough to know, but what it is exactly. So, yeah, the point is, though, that I traded in some PS2 stuff and my Wii U games, and I also told them, hey, I got this Game Boy that if you don't mind, I just won't replace the screen, and I won't do any of the cleanup if you want to do it, and I was like, you can take the Game Boy. And so he said yes to the Game Boy, no to the PS2, but yes to the Wii U stuff. And so I was like, okay, that's cool. So you can see now that I have the Game Boy, right? But I also have that Wii. So what ended up happening was they said, hey, me and my son can't get the Game Boy to work. Now, I had tested it. There was a lot of corrosion on the batteries and stuff. I've got batteries in there right now. Check this out. You see that? It's on. So, obviously, Game Boy not being backlit, you can't see anything, but that is working properly. I don't think you guys can see it at all. It's just reflecting the webcam. But basically, it works. Okay? So, the point is, they said that they cleaned it and tried to clean the corrosion. I took it home. I did my version of cleaning, which I had done before I gave it to them, right? And it worked because they basically said, I want to give this back, and can you just give us like $30 in cash for that? So I did, to make up for the rest, right? For the Wii. So I kept the Wii, gave them $30, gave them those 3 Wii U games that are definitely, I did very good, okay? Because that's a complete Wii, and I'm using that as a display piece, but everything's in there. The red remote, the nunchuck I think there was a red nunchuck, the Wii Sports, the Mario Sports, Mario Brothers, not sports, the red Wii, all that stuff's in there, you guys, the cords and everything. So, winning, I would say, right? That was definite winning because now I have the Game Boy as well, and this was one that I paid $30 for to get, and it came with Tetris. Do you guys remember that story? I think I told that, right? And so I attached the old screen, but if I can get this screen off, I have a new one ready to replace it with. So I can replace that, and these can go for like $50. I got it for $30, and they can go for like $50 if it's working. And you saw I just turned it on and it's working, right? So I don't know what the dude was saying, but hey, we got our Game Boy back, so I can sell that. And I was just out $30 again. It just works, right? Everything works about that situation. So that was winning. Today, you guys, I've sold 4 things. Okay, this is crazy. So I sold. Do you want to see it on my phone? I don't know. Do y'all like that? You guys want to say that in my chat if you like the phone being on so I can mirror it to you? You want to see it? I don't know. Do you guys like that? But Shambler was like, money winning. We got to get some more clips of money, right? So we could do
money.
Yeah, money. Okay. So here, let's do this. We're going to mirror it to the computer so you guys can see it. Okay. Come on. It's going slow, but we're almost there. Smash Killer said, yee. Thank you, Smash. I needed somebody to say something. There we go. Okay. So that should be hitting us very soon here. iPhone. Dr. K's iPhone. There we go. Boom, boom. All right, you guys. So this was cool. Like I said, I've sold a lot of stuff today. These are all these stuff that I sold, these Mario Kart Wii discs and whatnot. This is crazy. I feel like I've got so many stories I don't even know where to start. But okay, let's move me. We'll start with that. There you go. Alrighty. So what I was gonna say though is that we sold this stuff. Here's the first story though, is that I sold this Metroid Prime 2. So you can see what we sold that for after fees and shipping and stuff like that. We get about $39 profit. We paid, where is it? Echoes. Okay, so we paid $30 for that. And then Metroid Prime, we also had for GameCube. Do you guys remember when I played that? I played that on the stream, right? So, yeah, we got that. And basically, I had a thing in the description for this listing of Metroid Prime 2 that, hey, if you combine this, like, with the Metroid Prime 1 on GameCube, and I did it vice versa. So on the Metroid Prime 1 listing, it said, hey, if you combine this with Metroid Prime 2, I'll give you some bonus extras, and they're going to be Pokemon cards. So, you know, I messaged this person, and I was like, hey, you know, there's a little thing in the description. If you want to do that, just let me know before I send it out today. If not, that's fine. And they said, oh, yeah, let's do that. So then they bought this. Boom. And I gave them a nice little discount for bundling it. You know, I said, I'll take like $2 off for you. Great. So we got a profit on that one as well. Looks like the profit I have for that is just $4 because I took down. We would have made $6 on that plus the $8 for the other one, right? That's okay. You know, it's fine because I can just pay one shipping. I don't have to pay separate shipping for those. You know, they just ship together. So that's great. It saves them money, saves me money. So that's another... this
money,
definitely. So I'm happy about that, you guys. That was awesome. So you can see right here, Mario Kart Wii. What am I thinking? Why do I got all these Mario Kart Wii? Yesterday, Mario Kart Wii. So I have an order of 4 Mario Kart Wii discs, game only from GameStop. This is what I'm discovering. Okay, it's very hard to catch these deals, but now that it's on my mind, I'm catching them. This is just like the Wii Sports scenario where GameStop has it underpriced. So I try to stack up as many as I can now when I'm seeing that. They catch it pretty quick because their Wii Sports is already corrected and now they increased it even higher. They corrected it before to like $21 or something. Now it's like $23.99 on their site. You can go there right now and see that Wii Sports is selling for that. That's garbage because I got my Wii Sports from GameStop. I got like 2 or 3 copies of that for $9.99. Isn't that nuts? So like I am definitely watching out for their deals right now because they were selling these Mario Kart disc only, which I think is now no longer a deal. I'm going to check soon actually, but they were selling it for $18.99. And if you're a pro, then it's basically $1 off because it's like 5% off. And then I have something like 20,000 points, like pro reward points. So I use that as well to get $2 off the disc. So like my cost on these discs is like $17 or something like that. You can see what they sell for. Look at that on screen. Boom, boom. I will tell you, you guys, people are hitting me immediately. When I list these things, immediately people hit me with offers. They're like, and I've got a story about this, okay? So the first one is like $28, and the person says, here's my offer, and they put a smiley face, and then it says like signed, like a little dash, NAV K, NAV space K. I don't know if that's a woman, if that's a dude. It sounds like a woman to me. Nav? Who's Nav? I don't know, that could be a dude. Whoever it is, there's this account that hits my listings, all of them, with offers when they like the thing. So Wii Sports, this game, and Mario Kart 64. They hit every single one of those immediately when I list it. So I think what's happening is they have my store saved, like in their thing, and they send me these shitty offers, and I never accept them. You know what I mean? Because they're sending me offers on things that I have proven to sell before at higher rates. $28, dude. You see, that's just sold for $32.98. They trying to offer me 27, 28 right here. And they say, here's my offer, smiley, NavK. It's just like a bot, maybe. Maybe that's a bot. And so I think it's whack. Smash Killer said, had to head back to the work floor. Much love, everyone. Much love. Much love, Smash. We do love the Smash Killer. Michael was saying, damn, GameStop was discontinued in my country. Shit, man, where's that at? And do I call you Michael? Is it actually, have I been getting that wrong? Because, you know, you're saying discontinued in my country. Sometimes other countries, it could be McCall, you know. Mikal. I'm probably putting way too much accent on that where it doesn't need to. I don't know. Is Michael okay? I guess you would have told me before. But anyway, Lisa said nice. And so, yeah, that is good because I send this person back a message every time. And I'm just like, listen, the listing is brand new. And I've sold these like for instance, in this case, I just sold one today for $32.98 for the full asking price. So, I'm going to politely decline. I'm always nice to everybody on eBay, dude. I don't want to ruffle any feathers on eBay, dude. I just try to keep everything positive. Whereas on YouTube, if someone bitches me out, maybe I'll fight back, maybe I won't. It just depends on the day. On eBay, I don't fight, okay? There's no fighting. I'll take all the abuse, it's fine. But yeah, point being, I got another offer. Someone was offering me 30, and I said, listen, I just sold this for full asking price, so I'll give you a 32, not $32.98, but I said I'll give you this small discount if you want to take it at that. That's the lowest I'm gonna go because I know this is gonna sell. And then they came back and offered me $30.01. You know what I mean? They're fucking with me. I'm so I just sent them back a thing that was please, I'm going to have to ask for your respect in hearing my previous offer, And so, there, I sold it. So, boom, they both got sold. So, I just have one more Mario Kart that's coming in the mail. So, that's going to be great. This is what is that profit margin? Okay, so that's six and some change profit, almost $7 profit per disc at that rate. Isn't that pretty awesome? I mean, I barely did any work. They just mailed to me in GameStop. I play them to test that they're okay and then send them out and they sell that day within hours. Isn't that crazy, you guys? And these people sending me offers, what the hell? Don't... Yeah, so people out there really trying to hustle. They're trying to hustle the Dr. Kendo. So, yeah, they're all tested and shit like that. So this is interesting. This will be, I guess, kind of the last story that I have and about eBay stuff, and then I'll have one last story to tell you after that. So this is a Pixel Pals. If you don't know Pixel Pals, I have some actually out of the box. Can we see that? We can kind of see that, right? Raphael, Ninja Turtle, and then Mario right there. You guys see those? So Pixel Pals, they light up, right? They're pixel art characters, and they light. Here. You guys see that? So it's all lit up like that. Doesn't show up well on camera, of course, when it's lit, but it is lit as in awesome. Anyway, I met with Pixel Pals company at PAX South one year with my brother-in-law, and they gave us both free Pixel Pals. Now, those are not the ones that I sold, okay? That might be kind of wait, you gave away their gift? No, that's these. They gave me the Raphael and the Mario. And what's funny is they gave me the Mario, for free for meeting with them, and they gave my brother-in-law Mario. But they gave me the Raphael when I said, oh my gosh, this Raphael is the coolest. I told them, I was I really want that one, and they said, we'll just give you that one too. Boom. So there we go. So that's nice. Okay. So these have never been opened. These ones that you see on screen, it's that way right there. And the way that I got those was actually a few weeks later after that PAX, they said a Twitter announcement, and they were hey, we're doing a giveaway of 10 Pixel Pals, all different genres, right? So Link, Mario, blah, blah, blah. And one of them was Sonic, which I'm going to put the Sonic one up there because the long story short is that I won. I won the Pixel Pals giveaway. I just retweet and comment, kind of thing. This was long ago, you guys, 2019. So the problem is that I don't have enough space. Look at this room. It's a complete mess, right? So yes, some people might debate the ethics, I would say, of giving away something that I got for free in a giveaway. And then some people may not care, right? But to me, these should go to a home because they've been sitting in my various residences, basically. I guess I've only had one residence since then, 2019. Yeah, because we moved here in 2018. Okay. Well, that's cool. But the point still stands, right? They've been sitting here in my house, just in a bag in a closet, doing nothing, right? So someone should get them. And why shouldn't I make a little money in the process, right? And that's cheap, right? So they usually sell for $20 a Pixel Pal, I think, is about what it comes down to. So that's a small discount, you could say, 55, right? That would be 60 for 3 of them. Plus tax, you got to pay taxes and all that stuff. So yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I don't know. You guys agree? All right. So the last story. and then I'll stop talking your ear off. And please tell me about your day, anything that you want to say before we leave the stream, because we'll leave here pretty soon. But please, definitely tell me anything you want to tell me and read, or if you want to see something behind me here, just let me know. But yeah, so you guys have heard the story, I think, of the veterans. That's kind of what I codenamed it, the people, but it was in a city outside of my city. We have a lot of these like little cities, so imagine like almost like a suburb or like a small ass town that might as well be gobbled up by Central Texas as a whole and just be like one big thing. So we have a lot of towns like that are just on the outskirts. You got to drive about 40 minutes, sometimes an hour to the other ones, but 45 minutes, something like that. So I went out there, I met these people for a Wii for $100, and they were veterans, I was explaining that, remember, and they were like kind of like terse with me. I couldn't really get a reading on them. They were nice in person, but like it was very tough, and I couldn't really haggle them down because I was just like, yeah, they're just not going to be receiving that well, and I don't want to screw this up. Because they gave me a ton of stuff, right? There was some Wii Sports, there was everything in there, it was great. And so I parsed out that collection and said, I'm going to sell the Wii because I already have my own, and now I have a cool collector's edition Wii back there. But yeah, all that stuff, you guys remember that story? So now, I just listed yesterday on Marketplace the Wii with like the balance board, the controllers, because I don't need the Wii remotes and stuff. Some of the lesser like materials, right? Like Wii Play is a game that sells for $5 after fees and shipping. You wouldn't really get much out of that. You should sell it on Facebook Marketplace for full, where you don't pay taxes, fees, shipping, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I included Wii Play in there. They had like a Madden game with it, you guys. So that's what I've got. And I'm meeting the person basically after this stream in like 30 minutes. I'm going to go meet them, and they're like just down the street from where I am. So this is great. So that's awesome. $100. So that means everything that I parsed out and kept from that lot is zero cost. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I envisioned for that lot, right? So I'm very satisfied with how that is going, how that worked. So yeah, let's just give it one more, maybe.
Money!
Get money! So, you guys, amazing. Shambler said, bro, they're working me like a dog. Shambler, we got to get them to stop. It's just not right, man. It's just not right that they're working you like that. So, you guys, any last words? Because we're going to go ahead and end it right there, but that was kind of the last story for now that I had. You know that I love you guys. I do. I love you. I can't take it, but I do. It hurts with love. That's me. So yeah, Shambler said, I love these stories. Thank you. That's so heartwarming for me to hear, because sometimes I'm like, man, like I think everybody's bored when I like tell these stories. But at least I've got Shambler here. Said, taking me back to my prime game selling days. Shambler, man. Well, I love you. Thank you, dude, for all of that. And Shambler's giving me some inspiration too. So, a lot of my wins here could be partly thanks to you, man. So, like I say, now we got the Game Boy here to sell. We got another Mario Kart Wii. Shambler sent us some stuff. So, Nintendo said, I find it productive. Really? Do you want to elaborate so that I feel good? You don't have to, but I want to know. I didn't know I could make somebody productive. Like, do you do your own work right now, Nintendo, while I'm like talking about it? Because that is awesome. Like, I want to know what you guys are doing on the other side of the screen, because to me, when we do these streams right here and we talk about this, most of the time the people that we're watching leave at this point where we're like doing the stories part, but you guys who are the elite, y'all stay here and do it. And so that's where it really feels like we are like all in the room together, But Nintendo said, I like background noise. I hate silence. Nintendo! You guys, I have so much love. It's just pouring out of my heart for you guys. Nintendo said, it helps me get the job done. And Lisa said, that's awesome if I didn't read that. So, again, thank you. It's so heartwarming. You guys, it's so heartwarming. Thank you. So, Lisa said, always great to hear them. And it's always great to hear from you guys. So, we'll be back when we're back to stream for something. Usually it's at least once a week, right? But we'll see. We got spring break coming up for my son. And so my wife is actually taking him to the in-laws' house. And I'm going to stay behind because we have our dogs and I have work to do and just everything, So it'll kind of give me a little resting period. So I was thinking, this is not happening for sure. But Lisa, let's get excited, okay? Shambler and Tin, talk about background noise and productivity. I'm hoping for KendoCast, the podcast, the next episode to be next week. So please, again, do not hold me to that, but it's like the best chance of any to happen next week. So next week, if we do the podcast episode, that will cover the year 2015. And 2015 was the year that I on YouTube would have had, let's say, just the most viralness, right? It was a crazy year. It was the most successful year I ever had on YouTube with views, money, subscribers, happy feelings, let's say. But also that comes with a lot of traumatic incidences too, especially with a person like me and my anxiety levels and stuff, and you guys kind of know the story, especially if you heard the previous podcast, is that I really care about what other people think about me, right? And so having all those new eyes on my projects and whatnot was great, but also came with a lot of shock. It was very shocking, to the body, to the soul and everything. So, I just hope that you guys are ready for that. But Lisa said, I'm cleaning a fan. And then she said, woo! Shambler said, 2015, I was working in disability claims. Well, sorry for the memory, but 2015, it was a very crazy year. And of course, the podcast goes into things that were happening outside of the channel, that oftentimes affected the channel. There were some events probably one of the most traumatic things happened to me between me and my sister. And so I'll have to kind of watch the certain things that I say about that, but I will get into that. And that happened at the end of the year of 2015. So it's just such a whirlwind year. The podcast 2014 is what I want to finish editing and just upload it as a full podcast for you guys. So that's what's stopping me doing it first. But I may just do the podcast even if I don't finish 2014's upload. You can watch 2014's podcast though raw, without the edits. So that's not as enjoyable, probably, at least what I think. But that's how these are done. If you've never been with us for the podcasts, they are basically recorded live like a stream, and then I turn that into a produced thing that has edits, right? It'll have clips on screen or stats or callbacks to whatever I'm talking about, for the podcast. So I'll give you guys a link to that 2014 one if you did want to hear it. Maybe some of y'all have already heard it and stuff, but that was episode 3, so this will be episode 4 coming up when we stream. But yeah, episode 3. So that's that. Again, that's a VOD of the stream. And that's actually unlisted on YouTube, so you guys have to have that link to get it, because again, it's not edited yet. The previous 2 are edited, and they are things on the channel and whatnot, so that's all good, right? But yeah. So, okay, I've talked enough. Everyone's gone except for y'all, the elites. So thank you, and I will see you, beautiful, amazing people, next time. And again, I hope that is the podcast. I hope so. Verily. Thank you.